In this problem, they ask us to write an equation in standard form using the points 2, -3, and 2, -5. Actually, this is supposed to be -2, -3, and 2, -5. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is find the slope, which we know is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So when you do that, you get -5 minus -3 over 2 minus -2. So these become addition. -5 plus 3 is -2 over 2 plus 2 is 4. And if you reduce that, you get -1 over 2. So our slope is -1 over 2. And that is because we used this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Once we have our slope as -1/2, we can use that to put it in point slope form. Okay. Now I know our final destination is standard form, but we can't go straight from having 2 points and a slope to having standard. We have to have 2 points and a slope to have point slope. So the point slope formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So I'm going to use this point right here as my x1 and y1. I could have used either point, but I'm just choosing to use that one. You could use either one. So I'm going to plug y1 in, which is -3. The slope that we found was -1/2. And x minus x1, which is -2. Okay, so I can make this y plus 3 equals -1/2 times x plus 2. All right, so right now, right here, it's in point slope form. But we do want to get to standard form, ax plus by equals c. That's where we want it to be, the form that we want it to be in. So what I'm going to do is I have to multiply the entire thing by 2 because there's no fractions or decimals in standard form. And multiplying by 2 because that's my denominator right there. So if I distribute the 2, I get 2y plus 6 equals this 2 and this 2 cross out. So I just get -1 times x plus 2. So my next step would be to distribute that -1. -1 times x is -x, and -1 times 2 is -2. So the only thing I have to do is I need to move this x, add it to both sides so that it is on the left. When I do that, I get x plus 2y plus 6 equals -2. But remember that I want all my constants to be on the right, so I need to subtract the 6 from both sides, and I end up with x plus 2y equals -8. And it's in standard form, ax plus by equals c. There are no fractions or decimals, and my a is positive.